All right. My name is Marcos Huerta. I'm doing an PowerPoint on how the dinosaurs perished. So for starters, there's an asteroid, about 2 trillion metric tons of rocks. It was about 10 kilometers wide, and it was traveling at really fast speeds. And as the rock got close to the Earth, it became faster, gaining speed. And because the trajectory was super shallow, around 30 degrees, it hit the Earth at a very interesting pattern. Once in the atmosphere, it turned into a giant fireball that became as bright as the sun's surface. So, as the impact, there was an explosive force of about 100 trillion metric tons. That's about around 1 billion times the bombs dropped on Hiroshima. And because it dropped into the shallow waters of Gulf of Mexico, it hit the water, vaporized it super quickly, and left the asteroid like disintegrated, throwing off massive amounts of rock around the Earth. And during all of this, after the impact, it created a very extremely hot area around, vaporizing all moisture in the surrounding area. This caused plants to dry up. Mammals and animals, like the moisture in their skin started to deteriorate and they became dry. Now, just after, the impact caused fireballs to be thrown around the world, causing fires worldwide, like I said. And then there was earthquakes and tsunamis and other natural disasters that occurred throughout the moments after because of the impact. And just after the impact, dust started to separate and expand throughout the earth. And during these times, the majority of the species died, just due to the initial impact, like the earthquakes, tsunamis, initial fire blast, maybe some of the fires that were caused by the molten rock being thrown around the earth. So months later, the dust has covered all of the earth, blocking the sunlight from the sun. This caused colder weather and disrupted the temperatures of the earth, making it really cold. And it also disrupted photosynthesis, which is the process of plants making energy using the sun and water. And because of the plants not making enough nutrients for them to survive, they started to die off. And then all the plant eaters that relied on the plants started to die off as well. And because of this, all the meat eaters who relied on the plant eaters started to die off. So it just became a never-ending cycle of failing food chains. And then extinction, this is when around 75% of the species were pronounced extinct. There was a study done that said around 45% were taken out on the initial blast of the meteor, and it left all of the bigger animals and mammals and anything that was on surface, they perished relatively quickly. And then all of the little animals, like the smaller, maybe like squirrel sized animals, and maybe some of the younger dinosaurs, they were left, and then the dust kind of became it really hard to survive. And then, this is the end of the Earth's most pronounced periods, the Mesozoic period, which was around 165 million years, which the dinosaurs dominated the Earth, and this dramatically and drastically reduced their population. And that is my presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope it was interesting.